On this all-new spooky episode of Nightlife, we're hitting the beach in Florida to relive a special debut.
And what an opportunity and what a moment for the 22-year-old Carl Lindbom. Kucherov carries it down a little bit further, centers it across, and Lindbom with a big save on Bjorkstrand.
And who do you think is the scariest Golden Knight? We find out what your favorite players think.
Goalies are usually pretty frightening.
I'm not sure why, but I think he's probably the scariest.
I feel like I'm pretty relaxed.
Plus, all of the on-ice action against the Carolina Hurricanes as the VGK look to end the road trip on a high note.
Pass block, Barbashev up ahead. Eichel trying to get a step, and alone, he scores! Jack Eichel with just under 5 minutes left gives the Golden Knights the lead.
All of that and more this week on Nightlife. Welcome in to this brand new episode of Nightlife. The VGK hit the road this past week to the beaches of South Florida. Dave and Shane took a stroll in the sand to reminisce about their younger years.
It's exhausting walking.
It is.
When I was younger, I used to be able to run.
It's amazing. I'd swim over to Cuba here for the afternoon. It'll only take about an hour. There's Gordo.
There's Gordo, hey. Waving to people, we got fans in the water. How you doing, Gordo?
Thank you.
Fantastic.
That's great. Thanks for everything, Gordon.
Look at that stroke.
Look at that. Don't
Yes.
drown. I'm a lifeguard, by the way. I'm a trained lifeguard. Gordo doesn't look safe at all. Oh, yeah, my first year I had 6 saves. Rescue's a stretch. It was more, the kids would go in the deep end and they couldn't swim, so you would just have to jump in and push them to the side.
Just push them.
It just kind of, it wasn't like we were doing
I was
CPR.
I was on the Nipawin swim team, the Blue Dolphins, when I was
The Blue
11 and
Dolphins?
12.
Do you do the breaststroke, the
I set a
butterfly,
record for the
freestyle?
backstroke. That was
Did
a
you?
good gap. Oh, yeah.
Of course you did. Oh, that's great. You know, you think about the Golden Knights, in the regular season, they only come here once a year, right? In June of 2023, they were here a little bit longer, obviously, and I guess it's hard not to come back here and not think about, what they were able to accomplish here against Florida.
They score! Carlson, 3-0 Golden Knights.
Great memories. Like, the thing you love about playoffs, here we get little short stints in cities. They're here for longer, especially going east to west as you do in the finals. So got to spend a lot of time. Dave would do his runs up and down the beach.
Like Rocky and Apollo and Rocky 3.
And our workouts, but
Frolicking in the surf here.
it's always going to be memories. And I'm sure it is for the Panthers. Like, they lost that and now lost to Vegas. And then they're like, well, that's not going to happen again. And they've won the last 2 years. We'll see. It's a lot of people, hey, they're still the champs. Yeah. Until somebody else takes that over, they're the Stanley Cup champs back to back. And they still believe they can, but can they overcome injuries and they can overcome, all the hockey they played? We'll wait and see.
As the Nature Boy Ric Flair used to say, to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Absolutely.
And right now, Florida is still the man.
After a tough loss against the Florida Panthers, the VGK would look to the rookie goaltender to turn the tides against the Tampa Bay Lightning.
What an opportunity and what a moment for the 22-year-old Carl Lindbom, his NHL debut in Tampa tonight.
Carl Lindbom is from Sweden, but his family has a special connection to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, so my mom was an exchange student in Tampa many years back, and we still have contact with the family there. So I know that family, I know their kids and their kids, so they're going to be coming to the game.
The huge moment for Carl Lindbom, the 22-year-old 7th-round pick for the Golden Knights back in 2021. His first game in the NHL comes here, and he'll take on to the other end, of course, the future Hall of Famer Andrei Vasilevsky. New opportunity tonight as we're underway from Tampa. Puck down the wall, Cirelli off to Gensel, finds Hedman for the chance, and a save, Lindbom, rebound, score! And it's 1-0 Tampa. The battle continues, White Cloud now Out in front, Bjorkstrand a chance, and a save made. Lindbom. Kucherov carries it down a little bit further. Centers it across, and Lindbom with a big save on Bjorkstrand.
Quick shot, able to get it with the right pad. What a save as Bjorkstrand had the chance for Tampa, and Lindbom turns it aside.
Said the big night for the Lindbom family. Father Jesper, Mom Malin, and also girlfriend Taya, all in attendance tonight. You know, you lived this, Shane. I was thinking about you earlier today. 7th round pick. Lindbom, 7th round pick. You never know where the road's going to lead you. The road for him leads him to the NHL tonight.
You know, absolutely. What a moment to share with family. It's an extended family with his mom having connections here in Tampa Bay. But yeah, what a moment for them and for him to settle in. He's made some big saves here. Tampa's had the majority of the chances.
Kucherov digs it out. Hedman looking, shot, clumped around by Lindbom, and then Bjorkstrand couldn't bury the rebound. And now Theodore looking to start it out. Down the wing, Dorofeev slams the brakes on. Carlson looking, scores! William Carlson was set up by Riley Smith, and Carlson rips in the game-tying goal.
Carlson able to beat Vasilevsky glove side to tie it at 1. A big goal here by the Golden Knights late in this first.
Gensel into the offensive end, shot, save Lindbom. Flashed out the left pad. McDonough with a long wrist shot, blocked down to the top of the crease, and Lindbom holds on.
I'm smiling.
Off this draw, drive on from Gensel, and a big save, Lindbom. Hagel going across, wrist shot from Gonzalez, and Lindbom there again. Kucherov pulls it off the boards into the middle. Hagel with a chance, save Lindbom.
Just so positionally sound.
Kucherov again, into the middle of Sorella, shot turned away by Lindbom. Kucherov, Hagel walking in, shot denied by Lindbom. Still 1-1, and a lot of that due to the terrific work of Carl Lindbom.
Terrific. He's been fantastic here to come in.
And Vasilevsky reaches over and gives him a little tap.
That's something he's not going to forget. Very classy move by Vasilevsky.
See if they can get it going in the third. Long wrist shot, tap, save made Lindbom on Gensel. Barbashev trying to walk in, little backhand, save Vasilevsky. Gonzalez sends it in, McNabb buried him in the blue line. Back to Moser, long drive, tip, save Lindbom.
Overtime. Now, a little extra nerves for the mom and dad.
And the girlfriend.
Yes.
Drops it off for Theodore. Poke checked away by Hagel, and here comes the Lightning. Kucherov and Hagel with Eichel back. Kucherov, Hagel, Kucherov scores! 33 seconds into overtime to win it for Tampa.
No chance for Lindbom on this one.
Very impressive first outing. He does deserve a round of, applause for that performance. He played very, very well.
Time for our first break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, we find out who your favorite Golden Knights players think is the scariest teammate.
Hell yeah, never scary. Yeah, you got to keep your head up. Hanny's kind of underrated.
Yeah?
Maybe jiu-jitsu a little bit, yeah.
You say he does jiu-jitsu?
I think he knows some stuff, yeah. Probably Dorofeev.
Is there a reason for that?
Russian doesn't say much.
Don't touch that remote. Nightlife on Scripps Sports will be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife. Tis the spooky season in the Valley, so we decided to bring out the hard-hitting questions. If you had to pick the scariest Golden Knight, who would it be? Let's see who the VGK themselves picked.
Who is your scariest teammate?
Scariest? Scariest teammate.
Scariest teammate.
Scariest.
That's a tough one. Oh, that's a good question. Teammate. So many tough questions.
I mean, you wouldn't want Braden McNabb to come flying across the middle of the ice.
That's true.
Well, that's Braden McNabb.
Hell yeah, never scary. Yeah, you got to keep your head up. Probably Kiegs. He fights the most.
Keegan Colasar.
Hurts maybe? Hanny's kind of underrated.
Yeah?
Maybe jiu-jitsu a little bit, yeah.
Did you say he does jiu-jitsu?
I think he knows some stuff, yeah. Probably Dorofeev.
Is there a reason for that?
Russian doesn't say much.
Maybe the low's on. He hits a lot. He maybe has a screw loose.
Probably Aiden Hill.
Aiden Hill. Say Aiden Hill.
Why? That feels like a wild card to me. I feel like he's so chill.
Yeah, no, he's chill away from the rink when he's sometimes a little bit of a psycho at the rink, but
Goalies, man.
Goalies are usually pretty frightening.
Yeah, they're a different breed. Yeah.
I'm not sure why, but I think he's probably the scariest.
Oh, I feel like I'm pretty relaxed.
No.
Yeah, scariest maybe just because I'm a goalie and they don't understand it.
I would say a fellow named Archie Henderson, who I think lives in Vegas now, does some scouting. He was in Saginaw, Michigan. He became my D partner. We traded for him. He's about 6'5", and a kind of a grizzled-looking old veteran, and obviously fought his way through the league. But the way he had a deep, deep voice, and the way he'd bark at you and people on the other team, I was glad he was on my side. But there's some days I had to look over to make sure he wasn't upset with me, because he was my partner sometimes. But yeah, Big Arch, he was scary and legendary, and yeah, it'll be him.
Time for a short break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, the Golden Knights look to spook the Hurricanes as the road trip came to a close.
Lost it to the blue line, but they was able to get it to Theodore. Dorofeev lets it rip, and he scores! Pavel Dorofeev with a bomb on the power play has both Vegas goals, and the Golden Knights lead 2-1.
Come on back with us. Nightlife on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife. After a tough couple games in Florida, the Golden Knights would look to end the road trip on a high note with a matchup against the Carolina Hurricanes.
Golden Knights and the Hurricanes, they wrap up the season series tonight before we even hit Halloween. But they do have a chance here to wrap up this finale of the series and the finale of this trip with a victory tonight.
Yeah, chance for 2 points on the line. And maybe Bruce Cassidy put it best. It's been messy hockey down here in Florida. Feels they need to play more direct, especially against the Carolina team. You got to manage the pressure they put on you, but put pucks to the net, try and create some more offense, and go home with another 2 points.
And run away from Raleigh, Andrei Svechnikov, Jordan Martinook, Jordan Stahl out front. Out against the line of Jack Eichel, Ivan Barbashev, and Brandon Saad. Nikishin will play it down. We got our first penalty of the night. It's going to go against Vegas.
Penalty number 5. 2-minute minor. Interference.
And right off the draw, they score. And Andrei Svechnikov has the monkey off his back. 1 second into the power play.
Right from the draw. They load up, ready to shoot that puck, and he rips the glove side.
Mark Stone, Aiden Hill, and Noah Hannafin not on the trip. Backhander from Dorofeev, and he scores! On the first shot of the game for Vegas. Pavel Dorofeev on the backhand to tie it.
Well, this all starts off a forecheck. We're talking about playing the direct game. It's just a chip and chase by Hurdle. He goes in on the forecheck. They win a battle along the wall below the goal line. The backhand beats Anderson.
Great self-chip there by Hurts, get on the puck, especially as his line mate, just trying to put it on his tape. Let him do his thing in open ice. We've been talking a lot, just trying to find quiet ice for him that I can find him in, and lucky enough did there that first one.
Jack Eichel knifing his way to center. Lost it to the blue line, but then was able to get it to Theodore. Dorofeev lets it rip, and he scores! Pavel Dorofeev with a bomb on the power play has both Vegas goals, and the Golden Knights lead 2-1.
Jordan Stahl thought it was going to be a turnover. He left, so it was basically a 5-on-3, and they set up Dorofeev for a shot. There's Eichel. See Stahl, he's taking off. That allows him a quick little play as Theodore just sets up Dorofeev, who lets that shot go. Almost in double digits for goals now as Pavel Dorofeev, 2 in this game, up to 9 on the season, and the Golden Knights have the lead.
To Theodore against Svechnikov without the stick. Finds Holtz. He'll work it across and leave it for Eichel. Had it swept away, look out. Jordan Martinook on a breakaway. In the clear, scores! It broke through Schmid, and Jordan Martinook with his first to tie the game. Chatfield pressured by Howden. And the puck loose for Hall. Chops it up the boards to center ice. Blake rolls off the hit. Chatfield, little touch pass. Stankoven walking in. Open, scores! Logan Stankoven snaps it home to give Carolina the lead again. Reinhart through center with Howden. Here's Howden, has a step on the forehand, scores! What a move by Brett Howden to tie the game at 3.
Great little chip to speed underneath by Kolasar to Reinhardt. Look at that little play. Drag curl, finds Howden. How about the move at the end? What a finish. And the Golden Knights, a beauty here to tie it at 3.
Nystrom the Hall. Pass block, Barbashev up ahead. Eichel trying to get a step, and alone and scores! Jack Eichel with just under 5 minutes left gives the Golden Knights the lead.
Oh, it's the pressure, the coverage up high that creates the turnover. Great little touch pass by Ivan Barbashev ahead. And Eichel really doesn't need much of a step on anyone to break free, and he breaks right through, and Eichel gets his 7th of the season.
Yeah, just, pressure in our own zone, and, we get a turnover. Barbie makes a good play, kind of just leads me in a breakaway, and trying to get a quick shot off, and it was nice to see it go in.
Pansori couldn't quite get it in. Barbashev through center ice. Driving wide on Pansori, drags it around the net. Centered and Eichel scores! What a setup by Ivan Barbashev to Jack Eichel to give the Golden Knights a little more breathing room.
There's the play. Watch Barbashev protect the puck. Pansori, the young defenseman's there, and no coverage in front as backhand pass to wide open Jack Eichel. Martinook, Chatfield, nobody sees him. They see Holtz, and Eichel's wide open for his 2nd of the night and a 3-point game for number 9. There's the offense they were looking for on the road.
Pass picked off. Another empty net bid for Carlson. Hurdle, and he scores for the empty netter. And it's 6-3 Vegas. And they finish the road trip at 1-1-1 and sweep the season series with Carolina. Golden Knights are up to 6 wins, 5 of them with Akira Schmidt in net.
Time for our final break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, we close out the show with some more Halloween spirit as the Golden Knights choose their headlining act on the Strip.
I'm a pretty good dancer. No,
Yeah?
I'm not good. I don't know if I'm a good dancer, but
It's okay. You can toot your own horn. That's okay.
I like to dance. We have a couple of weddings. When music hits, I'm on the dancing floor, so I'm right there.
Grab another piece of candy out of the kids' trick-or-treat bag. We're not going to tell. Nightlife on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife. We already know that the Golden Knights are the best show in town. But what if they lived a different life? We asked some of the Golden Knights what they would headline as if they had a show featured on the Strip.
We know that the best show on the Las Vegas Strip is a Vegas Golden Knights game, but if you had a Las Vegas residency and you were headlining your own show, what would be your act?
Something similar to Backstreet Boys, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll be a boy band solo guy. Yeah.
You would be solo, or would you ask other members of your team to join you?
They can join. As long as I'm like the cool guy, that sticks out.
Who would you invite to be in your boy band if you were starting one with your teammates?
Brett.
Why?
Yeah, he's got a pretty face. Yeah. Maybe Keegs, Holtz, and then Riley.
Cool. You can't leave Riley out. Is that like a friendship thing, or is there?
He's not gonna want to do it, yeah, but okay. I'm gonna force him. Yeah.
My act is probably some sort of comedy act. I don't know. I don't have too many hidden talents. I can't juggle or do anything cool like that. So I'd probably get up there and make fun of myself and try and do some sort of stand-up.
I'm a pretty good dancer. No,
yeah?
I'm not good. I don't know if I'm a good dancer, but
it's okay. You can toot your own horn. That's okay.
I like to dance. We have a couple of weddings. When music hits, I'm on the dancing floor, so I'm right there, and maybe some comedy. I like to laugh, so making jokes around, something like that.
You do make people laugh. That's a good one. Do you have a go-to dance move?
No, it just depends on the songs. I listen to everything, so wherever it's come up, I just try to move on that.
You just gotta feel the moment. I like it.
Probably something to do with like dancing, I guess.
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't mind dancing every once in a while or singing, so karaoke night. I haven't had one in a long time, but karaoke or dancing, I probably would say, I guess.
What's the current go-to dance move, and what's the current go-to karaoke song?
Karaoke song's always Dancing on My Own by Callum Scott. I know that one pretty well off the top. Dance move, I don't know. I mean, I can do the worm and stuff like that. I could break out some crazy moves every once in a while, but yeah, it's been usually at weddings. When weddings are going on, if phones are out, they can see my dance moves, but that's about it.
I love opium and absinthe. Opium's not a thing anymore, so I love those like raunchy, like Cirque du Soleil kind of styles with some jokes and some jabs at people in the stands. So Brad Garrett's Comedy Club is awesome as well. I love, you know, when guys just go at people in the crowd. Obviously, I think it went viral. Smitty got put on stage there, and now everyone knows he doesn't have as many teeth as you thought he did.
So William Karlsson yesterday said that he would want to do something like put together a boy band, kind of like the Backstreet Boys situation at the Sphere, and he said that you would definitely be part of that boy band. So I'm curious how you feel about that.
I'm pretty honored. I don't have the best vocals, not the best hips, but I feel like I can bring the charisma of the group, especially with, don't tell it came from me, Carly's haircut doesn't look the best. It's kind of like a mullet, but like, you know, like Swedish mullet, doesn't look good.
So yesterday, William Karlsson said that his act would be getting together some kind of boy band, like Backstreet Boy vibes that were at the Sphere. And he said that you would have to be part of that boy band. So just curious how you feel about that.
Yeah, honestly, we were supposed to go together to see the Backstreet Boys, but he had problems getting tickets, which I was pretty shocked about, being William Karlsson. But I guess we'll have to go find another time to go see that show and get some ideas.
Are you a Backstreet Boys fan, or is this a wives?
I am not,
Okay.
but I'm just being a good friend for this one.
That does it for this week on Nightlife. Before we say our goodbyes, we would like to send out our most heartfelt congratulations to Ashley and her husband Nick on the birth of their baby boy, Jameson. The newest Golden Knights fan arrived shortly after noon on October 25th and is happy and healthy. Congratulations again. We'll be back next week on Nightlife, coming to you from the annual VGK Gala. Until then, VGK faithful, have a happy and safe Halloween.